Hello, Madsto26 here with the Pittsburgh Devil Shucks. We are on the final week of MDL with a record of 4-2. Overall, we have a positive KDA, and we are looking to win this final week to secure our spot in playoffs. We have a chance to hit playoffs, even if we lose. However, to make sure we get it, we want to win. So, a little bit of an issue. In this one, I forgot to hit record when I was in the battle, so we missed a little bit of turn 1. And B, my microphone was off for the entire recording. So that was very unfortunate. So we're going to be post-coming this. Alright, so let's get into the video. Alright, so we went for, I believe it was Electro Web or a knockoff and then into Electro Web here. So this, we make sure that the Frostlass is slower than us now. And we're just taking a look. So they have Aurora Veil for 4 turns, same with the Snow. So at the moment, in the back, I believe we have Charizard as well as, I want to say, Clefable. So I protect, being passive, and then I am just going for a Shadow Ball into Frostlass. With this, I'm figuring I'm saving my Focus Sash on Weavile, and then I am stalling a turn here. So, Rock Slide, we see that doesn't do too much, but I get flinched. And then we see the Frost Breath into the Tauros, which you would think, why would you attack? Bada boom, we see the Anger Point, so it's max attack now. So that flinch made sure that this Tauros became a huge threat into me. So I am now trying to figure out what to do. So I'm like, okay, I can Shadow Ball. You know what? I'm going to protect to try to stall off the Aurora Veil, because that's obviously a problem. And let's just kill this Frostlass now. So Frostlass goes down, and we pick up 1 KO there. Malding a little bit about the flinch, but you know, it's part of the game. They go for another Rock Slide, and brings us to Sash. I don't know if they were base form, if it would have made a difference. Doesn't really matter. So Sash is there. Alright, we are okay. So they go into their Sneasler. So I'm aware that Weavile is faster than Sneasler. So at this point, I am considering if I should just protect or if I should do a triple axle. I read that they're probably not going to fake out, and then I am going to be shadow balling Sneasler because I figure that the double up. I get this turn completely wrong. So Tauros is able to just chill for free. So another Rock Slide, Rotom, and Weavile dies. Doesn't really matter. It could have been Chip into Tauros, but that one did not make that much of a difference. So we go into the back. As we see, we have the Zardy Y and Clefable. So Clefable being unaware means that I can be unaware of the attack buffs for it, not for Charizard, I believe. So I am now trying to figure out how to best play around this. So once again, we already know that it has Rock Slide, and I know that it is potentially Speed Type. My Charizard is 252 attack, or speed. Words are hard, I swear. So at this point, I am just trying to think through what my best play is. Because I'm still in this game, it's not over just yet. It's not looking amazing to me. With how many turns are left, I figured, you know what, let's just go for this. Because I figured that they're probably going to be attacking Clefable Not sure if this was the best play. Maybe I should have just stalled out one more turn for the protect. So we see a protect to themselves. We protect here. I could have gone for Heat Wave to hit the Sneasler. But, you know, I'm more worried about the Tauros, because depending on Sneasler, I found out I'm faster than it, which I was like, okay, that's interesting. So I'm like, alright, this is fine. So I'm thinking this through. I know Tauros is probably going to Rock Slide at this moment. And then I am thinking, okay, I shouldn't follow me. I probably just need to get Chip into Tauros or Weavile. With me doing Thunderbolt, I'm inclined to think that I wanted Chip on Weavile in case it was some kind of Focus Sash if they decided to double up. Not sure why I did that. Yeah. If I'm going to attack Tauros, I probably should just Moonblast it. Yeah. Not sure about that one. It's fine. Alright, so Rock Slide. I lose the Speed Tie, which that chip could have been nice, but didn't really matter overall. So Charizard goes down. Oh no, sad days. And then Clefable goes down due to the Dire Claw. So we lose this one, a comfortable 0-2. And a little worried about overall the set. I felt like some of the hacks was unfortunate in this one, but you know, it is part of the game, not the end of the world. Because if that was the case, I do think that Weavile looks a lot better, but you know, it's part of the game that we play. Oh, I am lying. I believe that was a 3-0 for Josh. So we're looking to bounce back. I know for me at this point, the closest thing is if I can make a differential. If I end up, I need to play, if I am going to lose, I need to make sure the differential is as low as physically possible to secure a playoff spot. I felt like Rotom was really good besides the Rock Slide flinch, so I am inclined to try to do that again. Garchomp, based with it, how it's going, I do know that they have a Trick Room mode, and that's pretty good. But I think with the lead that I have, I should be okay. Charizard feels so good into this one. And then, once again, like I said, I felt Rotom here looks very good into them. Alright, so we see the Sneasler as well as the Aerodactyl. And we have our choice Scarf, Garchomp, and the Pickpocket. So I'm the most nervous. And I figured, okay, they may try to Tailwind here. So my thought process is I'll Rock Slide here and then fake out Sneasler. Is what I'm thinking right now. I could have done the Aerodactyl to ensure that I don't, that it doesn't have a Focus Sash. Okay, so they fake out their Sneasler, which is good for me. And then I fake out Arrow, deals 16% for resisted hit. It was a crit, oh no, the biggest of the crits. So then at this point, we go into a big Rock Slide and does huge chip into the Arrow. It flinched, which we expected. And then I, since am Choice Scarf, am locked, and I am just going to Triple Axle into Sneasler. With this, okay, they have Wide Guard. That's not that bad for me, truthfully. Part of it was I was just doing this to check for potential Game 3. Part of it, I didn't feel like switching out. And I am getting the chip on the Sneasler here. So, get a huge thing. And plus I live anything this thing wants to do into me. So yeah, I live due to Focus Sash. So I'm like, alright, this is fine. I'm not upset. So this could be, this is most likely Unburden. and I stole the Focus Sash. So in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm A-okay. Don't need to worry about this. I realized that I forgot to count the plus speed. So I'm just thinking, okay, I should Rock Slide here, and then I'm going to kill Arrow, and all will be good. And then I'm like, oh wait, this is probably on Burden, and they can just KO me. Oh, thankfully, opponent decided to protect Weavile, so I was able to get rid of the Aerodactyl, who could have spammed Y-Guard into me today and back. So Arrow goes down. I feel very good about my position. Sneasler is still faster than everything on the board, and I'm pretty sure that I forget that it is. So we see the Tauros again. We know that it is Anger Point. So I am just thinking, alright, so might as well go for Rock Slide. And I am still forgetting that Sneasler is faster. So I am figuring out what I want to do. And at this point I'm thinking, oh, I should get rid of his item. Might as well. Oh no, they doubled up. This is fine. I'm faster than Sneasler. Oh, it's faster than me. Whoops. Totally forgot about Unburden. That's a misplay on my end. I could have had my Weavile still, but it's not the end of the world. So then at this point, we're tied 3-3, and let's see if we connect this Rock Slide. Bada boom! We KO the Sneasler, which is huge for us. So Sneasler goes down, and then at this point, they are most likely Frostlass due to the fact that they are that they didn't bring Slowking. Because if Slowking doesn't show up, tells us that there's no Trick Room. So once again, we're just going to spam that Rock Slide into them. And I am not going to give them a chance to do either screen and set up there. It's going to be one or the other. If they protect, that's fine. They aren't going to be getting the giant anger point. So we're going to make sure that this doesn't happen. So we see the Mega Frostlash here. And it's spoopy doopy. We are most scared of it. Still love the Mega design. It is fantastic. So we land a Rock Slide on both, which is good chip of damage. They flinch, unfortunately. I'm inclined to think that they would have done an Aurora Veil due to that fact. So we get Ruskin chip, and then we have doubled up into the Frostlass. And we see that they're white, I can't remember what it's called. White herb? Yeah, right. White herb to protect itself from this attack drops. So once again, I'm of the mind, okay, I need to play for differential. Alright, I'm going to Electro Web here to try to make sure that I increase the chance. That way Charizard is faster than it. And I did not expect them to click Rock Slide. Thankfully, Charizard lives. It does crit my Rotom, which, you know, that happens as well. Rotom is clearly the most lucky of pandas. And then we just get another Electro Web. So I'll Mega, I'm going to Dragon Pulse in there, and I should just click Shadow Ball into them. Which I do. Perfect. So they could protect, but ultimately that is just stalling. So we are comfortably assuming that we're going to win this game. So that is great for us. Alright, and then we just see the Dragon Pulse, and we take down the Tauros. So that is a fantastic game 2 for us, and we're looking to continue capitalizing on this. So right now we're at 1-1 with 0 differential, and we are going to try to make sure that we continue that momentum and we pick up a win to secure our playoff positions. In this game, I felt like Rotom looks really good here. Venusaur feels not the best to me, so I'm inclined to not really bring it. So I'm just figuring out who I want as my fourth. It's between Rotom and Weavile, but I feel like Rotom is the best overall. It does good into their potential Trick Room with Shadow Ball, into Slowking to make sure that doesn't happen. It still threatens Frostlass a fair amount, and we've seen that, excuse me, and we've seen that Tauros can't kill it comfortably. So I'm really liking this lead right off bat. So we're just going to follow me, and then we are just going to simply click our favorite spammable move. So here comes a follow me. We go for a Rock Slide. That does a fantastic percentage to Frostlass, and we see that it doesn't Mega. So this just tells me right away, oh, okay, that is going to be Trick Room in the back. So we do the follow me to secure that Garchomp is healthy. And then we do note that we're Curse Body, so I'm trying to figure out how to reposition this. So I Moonblast here, and then I am bringing in Rotom to make sure that I increase my, I don't get caught by the Slowking when Frostlass goes down. So they go for a Raw Blizzard, misses Rotom, hits Cuff. So we're in range where our Citrus should proc. Delicioso, good Berry Alert, good Berry Alert. And here comes the Raging Bull. We still live this okay. We go for a Moonblast into Frostlass, fantastic. Picks up a big KO, and I get another Curse Bodied. So this is where I'm starting to be like, okay, this is not great for me. The second Curse Body doesn't really matter, but it's still not good. So we're thinking through this, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, I am probably dying if they decide to do a Raging Bull into Clef, but I'm going to attack Slowking here. So we get Rock Slide, Clef lives, thankfully, because spread damage, and Rotom gets flinched again. Okay, so this isn't amazing. I get 25% on Glowking, which, you know, that's okay damage. It's not amazing. But once again, the Rotom damage would have been very, very kind. Because if I recall, I want to say, quite a bit of offense on it. Don't remember because it has been a week. So at this point, I am just trying to figure out what the heck I want to do. Rotom can still live. So I'm thinking through, and this is a misplay. This 100% is a misplay on my end. I forgot that Raging Bull breaks screens. So I'm thinking I should get a light screen here to stop the Mega Drampa. That's totally going to work out for me and we'll be okay. And Raging Bull comes in, breaks the screen. So I essentially just said, I'm gonna protect and I'm gonna let you get free chipped. So very unfortunate. At this point, am trying to figure out what is my best play. I know Slowking is going to kill there, and I can maybe double up, so I'm thinking through the lines. What I think I should do is realistically try to go for a Protect, and then with Rotom, I should be trying to chip down, ooh. Yeah, I think I should have gone for a double Protect, but, you know, it is okay. So I Protect Rotom, but I'm just going to die to Psychic, because why not, right? Yeah, so I think the play should have been Protect there, and then go for a double, and then try to attack the Slowking. So they go for Surf. Doesn't really make too big of a difference there, due to the fact that Clefable was just super low. So Clef goes down, Rotom also would go down, and I know that they have Surf now. So they have Surf, they have Trick Room, and Psychic. So at this point, okay. I'm trying to figure out if it's better to have Garchomp come out or if it's better to have Charizard. I think this is another misplay. I think I needed to have Charizard come out and then switch Rotom into Garchomp, because I can Mega to reduce this Surf power as well as Protect to help that out. So at this point, I'm trying to think, okay, so they have Drampa in the back, 100%. So I should Dragon Claw something at this time. I'm hoping that they don't target Rotom, and Rotom's down. Alright, that's fine. We still have Charizard as well as Garchomp. We take a close combat, which does well over half. Gets the chip. That's not great for us, and we KO it. I think once again, I probably needed to target Slowking here. Not letting Slowking go down still opens up quite a bit of win condition for them, just due to the fact that I believe Tauros had a -1. I might be lying, but I feel like it was probably better. If it had no speed or a speed drop, I think I made the right play. If it did have a speed drop, then I think I made the wrong play. So at this moment, we know that there's a single turn of Trick Room left. So I'm trying to count through what my best play is. I can Protect here to stall it, but I think that is slightly too passive. So I'm trying to figure out, because I feel like that they're probably going to double up into Slowking, or into Garchomp. Ultimately, I decide to do that, which, hard to say if that was the call. In my mind, I'm thinking this has Hyper Voice, and then Slowking has Surf. So the chip between the two, I feel like would take Charizard too low. But you can make an argument that maybe I needed to play more aggressive. Not sure on that one ultimately. So, you know, it is okay. So like I said, we protect our Charizard here. So we do see a Surf, and it is reduced in power. So we're like, fantastic. Okay, Garchomp lives this easily, hoping at this point that they Dragon Pulse into Charizard. They Hyper Voice, which, yep, that is very, very accurate. Okay, maybe I can live. No, I do not live that. Alright, so that's unfortunate. I lose Garchomp, and now I'm in a position where I don't really see how I can kill both. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out, because, like I said, trying to play for differential, see what the best play is here. So, just hoping. Maybe I get a crit, maybe I don't. I get a crit, I think I'm in, okay, I wouldn't have been killed with a crit. So, at this point, they get a Spatak boost. Doesn't actually matter, just due to the fact that I'm in a 2v1, and Charizard goes down. So, we drop the final set. We lost the series 2-1, and our differential is -2. So at the time of the recording, I wasn't 100% sure if I made playoffs or not. So I was a little bit bummed about it. I felt it was very winnable. I felt a lot of hacks came against me, but I definitely did still have some outs. But thankfully, with the week finishing, we have confirmed that we finished 4th of our 8th division, so we did breach playoffs. So at the time of recording, we're still figuring out who we are playing into the playoffs, but we finished, I believe, 13th of 16 in playoffs, and we'll be hitting, I believe it will be quarters. So I just wanted to thank you all for watching, and have yourself an excellent one. Goodbye.